The condenser that sits in front of the vehicle is one of the most crucial components in the AC system. So the functionality of the condenser is to make sure that the refrigerant goes from a gas to a liquid. It does it by sitting in front of the vehicle, absorbing the air going through, making sure that it goes from the gas to the liquid that then leaves the condenser afterwards. The condenser is a very fragile component. Due to the fact that it's in the front of the vehicle, it's very easy to create an accelerated wear and tear. Simply because of the water and salt on roads during the wintertime, we can actually see that it's slowly deteriorating at the bottom, typically, of the condenser. Even the condenser looks fine on the outside, it might be that internally there's not enough flow to make the gas to liquid.
An advanced quality system is essential for Nissens, a company that designs, develops and manufactures a large variety of products. We supply millions of engine cooling, climate comfort, efficiency and emission system parts. We constantly challenge ourselves to improve and develop the detail in product quality and reliability. The genuine Nissens quality is a unique, advanced quality standard we have established and applied in all processes. From product design and development to manufacturing and thorough test and validation, which we perform in our test laboratories and at high-profile external institutes. The genuine Nissens quality standard is equally applied to all our products, including condensers. The standard means that when dealing with Nissens, our customers and the aftermarket worldwide are supplied with high quality, excellent performing and long life spare parts. Nissens condensers are manufactured using modern technologies and high-grade raw materials. Thanks to our specified coating, Nissens condensers are protected very well against corrosion, which extends the part's lifespan considerably. Having worked with and developed the coating over years means that our customers can fully trust the condensers from Nissens to perform very well in rough conditions.
The genuine Nissens quality of our condensers begins in our advanced in-house test lab. Here we can combine our impressive testing capabilities with the unique expertise gained throughout decades of thermal parts development and manufacturing. During the new product development phase, the condenser undergoes a series of fully customized tests in our lab. Here we can test the thermal, mechanical, performance and durability characteristics of the condenser. Our main goal is to ensure the condenser's supreme performance and excellent reliability. The process starts with a comprehensive dimensional and fit check in a back-to-back validation of various part equivalents and including the original equipment part. Thanks to the unique theoretical test model that we have created for the condenser, we can define the required parts design to achieve optimal performance for the specific condenser model. This holistic review and definition of design requirements include the condenser technology, for example, the tube and microtube type and size, the fin density, the number of tubes, the weight and size, and others. It also includes the anti-corrosion coating type and thickness. Additionally, we evaluate product fit, including fitment to other components such as the radiator. We perform a specification of the dryer, including the type, material, and weight. With all the data collected, Nissens product performance can be validated using a theoretical calculation before carrying out the physical approval test. Another critical step in securing the proper condenser quality is the thermal performance test carried out in a wind tunnel. This tunnel simulates real conditions, including the inner flow of the medium, as well as the flow of the ambient air, precisely as it would happen in the real world. Besides the unit's performance tests, the refrigerant pressure loss and the cooling air pressure loss are considered. The prototype test and approval will ensure that the mass production of Nissens condensers will fulfill the requirements needed in terms of performance, including appropriate heat exchange and refrigerant parameters required for a specific system to function optimally. The corrosion test is another critical test in the development phase. The condenser has to last despite the harsh conditions with high humidity and corrosive agents like salt. That is why our test lab examines the condenser's lifespan in a long-term corrosion test that simulates real atmospheric conditions. Hundreds of hours in the climate chamber are ideal for verifying whether the condenser's anti-corrosion protection holds up even in the harshest environments. Tests in Nissens' lab and by independent external institutes have shown that coating-protected condensers from Nissens last considerably longer than OE or aftermarket equivalents without the protection. The tests reveal that the condenser with a protective coating has maintained its structure. The condenser exhibits no sign of corrosion, no severe fin deterioration, and no leakages. We run several other test series in the lab, where each test simulates various real-world conditions in the vehicle. Among others, these include a pressure burst test with up to 80 bars, a vibration test, and a pressure impulse test. We repeat each in a specifically developed formula with thousands of cycles.
The condenser is one of the most replaced spare parts in the AC system and a market bestseller. At Nissens, we have developed a comprehensive and competitive range to fulfill the market needs. Nissens' condenser range contains of more than 1,300 models and covers more than 94% of the European car park. Each season, we develop 50 new condensers to fit the newest car models. Additionally, our condenser range includes 140 models fitting new energy vehicle and covers 74% of the new electrical cars and hybrid vehicles. Along with 8 other product groups, the Nissens condenser is part of the comprehensive AC offering. We serve as a one-stop shop for all essential spare parts. With premium quality, competitive offering and supreme availability, Nissens enhance the competitiveness of distributors and deliver the real difference in AC business.
The Nissens condenser is a perfect replacement component for the AC technician. It's got a premium finish and an excellent look. So because the condenser is a very fragile component, it's very important that it's well protected when it's being transported. So therefore, making sure that during transportation and when it's actually transported across the globe, that it doesn't get damaged. It's a very sturdy and rough packaging that we use on every single condenser. For the Nissens condenser, there's actually a protective coating on it when it's being produced, simply to make sure that the corrosion caused by water and salt on the roast does not damage the condenser any further. Nissens condensers are pressurized with a special gas. The reason for pressurizing the condenser with a special gas is to make sure that it's tight, also to make sure that no air or debris gets into the condenser. Once the condenser reaches the workshop and the technician has to mount it, you also want to make sure that the filter dryer is fully functioning. All Nissens condensers are designed and developed to fit perfectly to the given vehicle. Nissens is using what we call first fit, meaning that all the components needed to mount the condenser in the vehicle to make it easy to install is included in the box. Nissens always use the proper design and extra material when we produce the condensers. This ensures perfect performance as well as perfect operation of the AC system. Nissens aims to set you up for success in the aftermarket when buying a Nissens product. With that also means information about troubleshooting, mounting the vehicle, data collection, and also on-site and online training classes to make sure they have the perfect knowledge to actually mount the different components on the different vehicles.